So for this activity 10J, we're going to use the previous file from activity 10I. So make sure you're having in it the report which got saved for activity 10H. Okay, so what I did, I have copy pasted that report. So as you can see, I had this report. I Control C and then I press Control V and I renamed it to the new name of 10J. Let's open it, and this was the exact report of 10H. Now what we need to do, let's go to the design view and let's get back again to the question. So we're asked over here, okay, so we need to add at the bottom of the report the following: the average price of a boat. Let's have a look back again. So let me remind you. As you can see over here, we have the make, type, price. So we have price, and then length we have price again per foot. So we're going to be asked for two fields. So the first one is the average price of a boat, average price per foot, that's the second field, and then maximum and minimum price of a boat and number of boats in this report. Make sure that you apply the appropriate formatting for all the data. Okay, so let's get back again over here. So we need to get the average of price per foot. So we can simply right click, or we can do it a bit properly with the text, with the label. So I'm going to go over here and make sure you're in the design view, so you will get the complete set of the tools from the report design. Go and select the second tool, which is text box, and directly below the price, go and put it in the report footer over here, expand it and draw it down over here. So we need to put the name over here. So this is the label and this is going to be the text box. So add the name over here. That's going to be the average price per foot. Okay, don't worry about the overlapping. We're going to adjust it. And the second part, that's going to be the text box. Here you're going to add your formula. So equal AVG, which is for average, and then open the brackets. Inside the brackets, you're going to put the field. And as the fields, the existing fields are always should be put between square brackets. So put the square brackets and add the exact name of this field that we want to get the average value of it. So price per foot. Now let's run this, or let's check it. And as you can see at the bottom here, we got the average price, but there are some overlapping stuff issues. We can easily fix this. Let's go to the layout view and let's select it and make it to the right side. Okay, so we need to apply the formatting as well. So in order, I can shorten it as well. Okay, so right click on it and go to the properties and then go to format and set currency over here. And make sure it is always to be 2 decimal places. Okay, and then I am seeing the border around here, so you may also remove that one. It's in the border style. Let's select it to be transparent. Okay, I always prefer to keep the footer in bold unless you're told not to do, or any for a specific reason to format it in a specific way. Go and do that. But if they didn't tell, so I like to make it quite visible, so I've set it as a bold. Okay, you can see here that you got it, but in case you forgot or you don't know how to write it, there is a simple way to get that average, or any function you like to get it. You usually can select any field you want and then right click and select total. You can select any of these and it's going to give you the exact formula or function for it. So anyway, you can do either way, and then you can add the text separately. Now we're asked, that was the first part. The second part, let me go back again. So the second part, they asked for average price per foot. So maximum and minimum price per, okay, that was actually second part. We already did this second part. Let's do the first part and the following other parts. That's all going to be for the boat only, for the price part. Okay, so let's go over here. I won't do this way. I'm just going to do one thing. I'm going to select both by holding on Shift and Control C and Control V. I'm going to hold these. So let's take them and put them under price. Okay, now I'm just going to change one thing. I'm just going to change this field to be price field, to be matching with this price field. And the name, let's change it average price. Let's have a look over here. And as you can see, it's given to us correctly, and even formatting is already applied. I don't need to format it again. Oops, it's getting overlapped. Unless if you want to reduce this a bit, but the problem, if you reduced here, the formula will be also hidden here. Unless if you want to take an evidence screenshot for the evidence document, you may expand it, take a screenshot and adjust these as well, not to be overlapped, and then you can adjust it back again like I'm doing right now. So I'm going to I need to go back to all layout view and then reduce the size back again. Okay, the same thing let's do for this one. Okay, now let's get back again to the design view. Okay, now we need to add the maximum, the minimum, and the count for this price. So I'm just going to select both, Control C, Control V, second, third time, and the fourth time as well. And all we need to do is just now to change the label and the formula. Maximum, minimum, and the last one is going to be count the price. And let's change as well the formula. So that's going to be max, that's going to be minimum, and that's going to be count. Let's go and have a look now. And here we go. And that's all for this activity. If you have further questions, you can put it in the comment section. And now let's move to the next task in the next video.